The Avnei Nezer in Siman Tov Kuf Aleph, while explaining a Shver Magid Mishnah, says that there are 3 types of Persumanisa, 3 times that we proclaim the Nes of Hashem. Once on Shabbos, when we say Eidus on the Nes of Brias Olam, that Hashem created the world. The second time is Pesach, when we publicize the Nisim of Hashem taking us out of Mitzrayim. And the third time is Chanukah, when we light the Neres Chanukah, and we publicize the Nes that Hashem did with Klal Yisrael when He saved us from the Yevanim. But he says they're all different. Shabbos is Beiner Lebein Atzmai. Shabbos, there's no obligation to tell it to anybody else. A person could stand in his house, make Kiddush, and say Eidus on the Nes of Brias Olam. Pesach, we say it to our families. V'yigadatu lebincha b'yema hulema. Chanukah is the biggest Persumanisa of them all. Then the halacha is that we have to publicize the Nes to the entire world, lakayel, to everybody. And that's the highest level of Persumanisa. The Gemara says that we place the menorah on the left side of the doorway because the halacha is mezuzah b'yamin and a Chanukah b'smail. Mezuzah is on the right side and the Chanukah is on the left side. But one second, the mezuzah is only on the right side and the Chanukah is on the left side for somebody that's entering the house and facing inward. But for a person that's exiting the house and facing outward, the menorah is actually on the right side and the mezuzah is on the left side. Why is it clear in halacha that one faces inward when he lights the menorah? Shouldn't he be facing outward? After all, the mitzvah is to proclaim the Nes for everybody on the street, his audience and the people that he's targeting and the people he's focusing on, all the people on the street. Why is he facing inward? Why does the halacha tell us that he faces inside the house while he's lighting the menorah? In the beginning of the 19th century, when thousands of Yidden came to the United States, and many of them were lax in their observance of Shabbos, they all would congregate on the beaches of Coney Island every Shabbos. There was one particular Rav who felt he was obligated and felt it was his achrayus to walk the boardwalk and walk along the beach every Shabbos, reminding everybody that it's Shabbos. He would walk along the boardwalk, saying loud to everybody, "It's Shabbos today, you shouldn't be here." But while doing that, he didn't look at them. He didn't look at the people on the beach. He looked downward. His eyes were always glued to the boardwalk in front of him. And he explained it. And he said, although I'm obligated to remind everybody about Shabbos, and I'm willing to do it, but not at the expense of risking my Shmiras Einayim, not at the expense of risking being over on Chazal did the same thing. Chazal made a mitzvah of Persumanisa. And they said that the mitzvah of Ner Chanukah and the Nes of Chanukah is so important that we have to be mefarsim, and we have to publicize it, and we have to advertise it to everybody in the world. And we have to light the Ner Chanukah al Pesach Beis B'chutz, that everybody should see it. Everybody in the shuk, everybody around should see it. But with one tonight, our eyes and our face should be facing inward, should be facing our home. Because although we have to remind everybody about Chanukah, and although we are obligated to remind everybody about the Nes, not at the expense of risking our Shmiras Einayim, not at the expense of risking the tahara of our eyes, the purity of our eyes. Light the menorah, Chazal said. Publicize the Nes to everybody, but look inside your house. Have the mezuzah on the right side and the Ner Chanukah on the left side. Face inside your house and proclaim the Nes to the entire world.